CSU-Pueblos.com, here with Shawn Horne of the CSU-Pueblo men's track and field team. Both track and field teams are headed to the RMAC Championships next week, Sunday, Monday, Tuesday in Gunnison, Colorado. Shawn, you guys have had a couple weeks off with no meet last weekend. Just in general, how's the team kind of feeling, and what are your expectations for the championships?
Well, I know on the sprint side, at least, everybody's getting healthier because we had a couple injuries, like with Tevin, and Dua's been hurt, and I've been hurt a little bit, but that week off helped, and everybody's ready to go now. And I'm pretty sure distance is always ready, so that helps.
A couple of those guys are on that 4x4.
Yeah.
It's the best 4x4 in the RMAC this season. Is that something you guys are eyeing a little bit, as kind of seeing that top of the podium and being RMAC champs?
Yes, especially in the 4x4. That's what Coach Morris emphasizes the most is win the 4x4, win the 4x4. So that's what the plan is every week, and then win everything else you can.
Speaking of the 400-meter run, that's something that you're entered in. I think your time, I just looked at TFER, is in 23rd in the nation right now. It's probably just outside that national kind of qualifying cut. Is that something where you're looking at, like, are you building to something a few seconds faster, or did you kind of hit your mark on the last one?
Well, yeah, I hit my mark, but it should have been there like the whole season, like last year too. So now I'm just trying to improve on that mark and get to nationals and hopefully score at nationals.
You also run the 4x1. Like, when you're running that much, I mean, it's a short distance.
Yeah.
So one lap seems like nothing to some of those distances that are 26 laps or whatever. But, like, how do you prepare yourself throughout the day knowing that you're going to have to run?
Well, I like wake up in the morning just ready to go, prepare myself like with food, water. Because like if I don't do that, because I did it one meet, I didn't like drink enough water, and I was like dead at the end of the meet. So like since then, I've just drank water, ate enough food in between my races, so it's not too much, not too little, and I'm always fine.
On the men's side, you try and, for this championships, you guys trying to just score as many points and find your way in the ladder? Or is, I mean, obviously some of you are trying to qualify for nationals.
Yeah.
Is it just kind of a balance of the two?
I know like for like the distance kids, like so most of them have qualified, so most of them just go in, do their thing, like hopefully win their event, but it's always like close with Adams, Western, all those distance races. So I know on the sprint side, I'm trying to qualify, Tevin's trying to qualify, Dua's trying to qualify. Everybody's trying to qualify, everybody's trying to win.
Gotcha, Shawn. Well, thank you so much. We're bringing Miriam here. Best of luck to you. Thank you so much. Come on in, Miriam. We now have Miriam Roberts with us, junior on the women's track and field team. Miriam, let's kind of get into it team-wise. What are your expectations? What are you guys trying to do at RMAC next week?
I think just go out and give the best efforts we can, and obviously score as many points as we can. And we have a lot of good high points on the girls sprint side, and then we have a bunch of jumps, and then whatever the distance girls can do at the end. So yeah, it's just going out there and giving it our best efforts. And we have 6 seniors, so just giving it our best for them for this last race.
Let's talk about your outdoor season so far. I think you have 4 NCAA provisional marks in those 4 different events, going from the 1500 to the 5K, 10K, and then also the steeple. Looks like you might be a lock in the steeple. Obviously, you never know with a couple weeks to go, but you're 13th in the nation in that event. Probably going to get that national look, hopefully. So you're going to run the 1500 meter and the 5K at championships. What are your kind of goals, and what are you trying to do in those 2 events?
Yeah, so for the 15, I just want to go out and place as high as I can and get as many points as I can for the team, and just kind of work on my speed for a week. And then in the 5K, my goal is to pace Bailey out and then just finish as well as I can and get as many points as well for the team. And yeah, just put it all out there and enjoy the weekend with our seniors. And it's going to be one of our last races with them. So
since you've been here, junior, 3 years, you've kind of been, as a team, been building, to something.
For
sure. And 2 years ago when you guys hosted, I think you're 4th on your way to the podium, or 5th, or right there.
Yeah, right.
And then last year, kind of same thing. Like, is there a goal to kind of get on that podium as a team, or get in that top 4? Because I mean, this conference is one of the best in the nation.
It is. And yeah, I don't think as a girls team we've like sat down and set a specific goal, but I think in all of our minds we all want to go out there and obviously get to the top. And with having 6 seniors on our team, we want to give it our best effort for them for this last year. So I think when we get there and we all sit down together and we put out our goals for the year and what we've done and what we've accomplished and what we want to get done this last meet, I think that's going to be definitely one of our goals, is to be top 3 at conference.
Last question. Knowing with the outdoor season you have kind of a last chance meet, does that kind of take a little bit of more pressure off the RMAC championships, unlike indoors where it's like championships and then like that's all you got unless you qualify? Does that kind of help having that last chance in the back of your mind?
I think for me, especially, coach was like, well, do you want to run the steeple? And I was like, well, I want to be able to get as many points as I can. If I run the steeple and the 5K, that's a rough weekend. So to be able to put me in the 15 and the 5K and just be able to have people do the event that they're the best at definitely helps, because then if they do get moved in the rankings, they can come back that next week and finish it off well. So.
Miriam, thank you so much. Appreciate your time. Thank you also to Shawn. Best of luck to all of the athletes competing at the RMAC Championships next week in Gunnison.